So you've clearly clicked this video because you know you got a corn addiction. You wake up in the morning, you grab your cream, you hop back into bed, you got your tissue, and you start stroking yourself. That's the addiction that you have, and you're actually trying to make a change and you're trying to stop. That's good. At least you've come to the point where you've accepted that this is a struggle for you and you're actually trying to improve. So you're at phase one, but there's plenty of phases that you need to get past. But you're at the point where you've accepted that you're addicted and you want to stop. So good on you, because a lot of people, they're doing it, and you say to them, "Oh, are you addicted?" Nah, I'm not addicted, but they're doing it every single day. And if you say to them, "Okay, don't do it for a week," they're probably still going to be doing it. They're the people who are just addicted, and you can't even like tell them, "Yo, bro, stop doing it for a day if you're not addicted." Nah, bro. Then you're addicted then. But you actually want to stop. You come to this video and said, "Yeah, nah, bro, like it's too much. I need to stop." Watching videos of naked people having sex is damaging to your brain. We all know that. But I'm gonna actually let you know what's actually happening. Okay. When you're watching those people do that, you're essentially ruining like your whole every aspect of your life is getting, just kind of blurred out. And what I mean by that is when you're not doing that, let's say you're downstairs, let's say you're around people, you might not find entertainment doing that because you're thinking in your head, I need to watch that video again. Is that true? Probably. You're thinking in your head, oh, I need to watch that video. So now when you're around people, when you're trying to do normal shit, when you're outside, you're thinking in your mind, I need to get back home, so I need to watch that. So now you can't enjoy doing anything because you're there, anything that you're doing, you're just there thinking, oh, I need to go back, I need to go back home, I need to get my cream out, I need to start stroking myself. Do you see what I'm saying? Like now it's become a point where like it's ruined your whole life. You've done it so many times. You've watched so many different videos when it's just like, I can't do anything else now. This is what I need to do because this is what makes me happy. It can also get to the point where you don't even want to be around anyone. And not because you're so focused on watching videos. It's because you have no confidence in yourself. You have no drive. You've got no excitement. There's nothing to look forward to other than pleasuring yourself every morning and every night. As soon as you come back from school or work, you're doing it. So like how that's not a healthy thing, especially if you don't want to do anything else but do this. You're literally waiting to get home to go stroke yourself because that's the only excitement you got in your life. When there's so many other things in your life that should be exciting to you, but you just don't care about it. It's just stroking yourself because like what it does to you, the reward that you feel like you're getting from it, the build up, the bit where you climax, like this is all outweighs every little like thing, like watching TV, eating nice food, talking to friends, talking to family. Like that doesn't mean anything anymore. Touching myself, that's what means something. Like this is where the fun's at. This is where I'm enjoying myself. This is basically your reward. There's nothing more rewarding than doing this. This is your reward. And there's not something that you're gonna talk about. You're not gonna run off to your friends and be like, yo bro, I just watched this video, it's so good. Let me just send you the link. Like, come on, you're not gonna do that because you're gonna think, bro, like my friends are gonna think I'm some weirdo. I'm not ready to have a whole conversation on Snapchat or in person with my friends at school about a whole like, conversation about what porn star to watch. Like it's not that like, I'm a bit shameful if I do that. Like that's a bit weird, it's a bit creepy. And you feel shame because you know that you shouldn't be doing it in the first place. If you're doing it with the door shut, if you're doing it and no one in the house knows about it, assuming that they don't, then you know you shouldn't be doing it because you're not willing to tell people about it. You're not gonna run to your mum's room, yo mom, I just watched this video, I just stroked myself, it was so good. And then she's gonna there start applauding you. That's some weird stuff. You know you're not going to do that because you know you shouldn't be doing it. It's a lust problem. You can't have a conversation with women now and just talk to them for their character. You're there undressing them with your eyes. You're there thinking, oh, what should I like if I, smashed her? You can't even look at your teachers and think like the same way. You literally can't even have a conversation with your teacher without thinking about, oh yeah, I'll take your bra off. I'm not saying you're going to say that, but you probably want to say that because we all had a teacher in school that was pretty good looking, and you're there thinking, yeah, I need to undress her, or I need to go home and go watch another video. Tell you something, if you're single and you're thinking, oh, if I just get with someone, my stroking game is done. That ain't gonna happen. Let me tell you the reason why that's not gonna happen. Because you know how to pleasure yourself, right? You know how to stroke yourself. You know you can do it in under 5 minutes, you know, in and out. The person that you think you're gonna get with, they can't do that. They don't know exactly what you're like. So when you realize, oh, this isn't as good as I thought, all those blowjobs, yeah, they ain't as good as I thought. Once you realize it's actually better to actually just touch myself rather than having someone to do it for me, you're just gonna still do it in the corner of your bedroom while she's just there. So now you're thinking to yourself, oh, you know, all I need to do is just get with someone and then you know I'm good. No, bro. The amount of people that told me, you know what, stroking my meat is actually better than just like, you know, banging, just being with someone or just having sex with someone. Like, is that not enough proof for you to realize like you will never stop if you don't, if you think that, you know, in the future, when certain things happen to my life, then I'll stop. That's not gonna happen. It's literally impossible. You have to stop with yourself. You can't tell other people, oh, you can't tell to yourself, yeah, I just need to just get with someone, or I just need this to fall in place and then I'll be done. Do you really think you're gonna be doing it 3, 4, 5 times a day and then just be like zero as soon as you get with someone? It's not gonna happen. You know how to pleasure yourself better than anyone. And do you really think, you know, if you just get with someone and they're just gonna remove that whole habit that you have? Not a chance. You can't achieve success. You can't achieve any financial goal. You can't achieve any goal that you have set for yourself. There's no masculinity about it because that's built inside you and it's displayed on the outside. If you're there touching yourself and literally just like ruining your soul and your whole body and your whole mindset, then it's gonna show outside. People can literally tell if you do that stuff, especially if you're in school, you can kind of tell because of how they talk, how they act. This is literally the reason why you're literally not a masculine person. Watching these videos is free financially, but you're exchanging your whole life. The price is your whole life, bro, and your soul. Imagine that. But you don't realize this because you're just there in the moment. Oh, you know, it's just good pleasure in the moment, doesn't matter. But after you finish, you feel like shit. You feel like, why did I just do that? I could have just like not done that, but I'm just there, just too whipped. Like your meat is controlling your hands at this point when it should be the other way. Like when your meat gets a bit hard, yeah, I'm gonna have to rub it out. You should be able to wake up like rock hard. If you're not doing that, then you're probably gonna get an erectile dysfunction. And if you are doing that, you need to stop stroking it. There's no reason to be stroking it because you're rock hard. That's not what you're meant to do. Like it's unnatural to be rubbing yourself out. Every time you're rubbing yourself out, your body thinks that you're having sex, but you're not. You're there touching yourself. Think about that. And the best way to keep doing it every single day is to make you feel like you're not an addict. Even though you're doing it every single day, if someone's an alcoholic and they're drinking every weekend, they might not feel like an addict. So they're going to do it even more. I'm not an addict, but they still drink. Same thing with this. Same thing with rubbing yourself out. If you feel like you're not an addict, but you're doing it every single day, that's the best way to keep you because you know there's no problem doing it. There's no problem in you know, just stroking myself every single day or every single whatever it is. That's the problem. It's like you're your own enemy now because you think that there's no problem, but there's clearly a big problem. And like I said at the beginning of the video, if you know that there's a problem, I'm glad you're here. So now you can actually start fixing up. You have to get out of this. It's a chokehold. It's literally a chokehold. It's literally holding you at the neck and it's gonna literally just put your head into the ground. But if you're happy to keep doing it, hey bro, then you keep doing it, bro. Like I can't help every single person. I can't physically be in your room and, you know, to keep you away from doing it. At the end of the day, your hands is your head. You do what makes you happy if that's the case. But for the people who really want to, you know, just stop doing this habit, bro, like listen to all the things that I've said and tell me that none of them aren't true. They're all true. All of them. You can't stop doing it. Your whole personality is changing. You can't literally go outside without thinking about doing it. You can't have a conversation with a female and think about undressing them. Like, tell me why all of these are happening and you feel like, yeah, no, like that's kind of true. Because it is true. Like you literally have to like come to a realization and come to yourself. Like most of these people who are doing it, most of them are young. And like what's funny is that when you go on one of these websites that says, oh, are you over 18? All you gotta do is just press yes or no. There's no verification, there's no nothing. Like you just press yes or no. There's literally that's the tiniest piece of security that they've got. And that's probably there because of some sort of legal reasons. Most of these people who are watching it is literally just young. They were exposed to it. Maybe it was just some sort of ad that came up on their phone, whatever. Maybe some newspaper. I don't know, innit? But you have to come to. Most of these people are young, so they're vulnerable. They don't know any better. They saw like a person who they're attracted to, and then you know, they got a boner from it, and now they're thinking, oh, let me just stroke myself, see what happens, and they're feeling really good about it. And then that first one is now the start of the end of pretty much probably their whole like teenage years. If they can't find a way to stop, if they can't come to realization that they need to stop, because there's no good of knowing that you need to stop but you're still doing it. You have to know that you need to stop and start taking action on it. If you realize that you shouldn't be doing it, if you know that, you know, okay, if I can't tell no one about it, I probably shouldn't be doing it, then you need to stop doing it. You need to find a way to stop doing it, because it's literally targeted at young people. Older people, once they've not got as much testosterone, they know, nah, like, I need to stop doing it. But young people with testosterone raging every single day when they're rock hard in the morning, this is when they start literally destroying their whole person. Like their whole masculinity is just gone. Little by little, it's like chipping away every single day, every time you're doing it, and you don't even realize it. So stop doing it. Go out nature. Literally go for a walk, go for a run. Do the normal stuff that you should be doing in your young years. Get out, literally get outside. Let your mind just reset, because that's what you need.